Hi, Mike. Tell the audience your name and age, please.
Michael Fellows, 34 years old.
You seem to have a pretty happy, balanced life. You have some military experience, is that right?
Yeah, I spent a few years in the Army Reserve. Never actually went overseas and had to conduct any military services, but I did go through basic training in AIT as a civil affairs specialist.
Okay, cool. All right, after military, you graduated San Diego State with a degree in public admin with an emphasis in city planning, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so your profession is a city planner, is that right?
Yes.
And what does that entail?
Dealing with zoning, working with the public is the primary function of being a city planner. But zoning basically determines what can go where in the city, where you can put a single-family house versus an apartment complex versus a 7-Eleven. That's all based on zoning. And there's other development standards such as number of parking spaces required, setbacks, etc., that are determined by the planning department. In addition to that, on a larger scale, we implement the general plan for the city, which is considered the Bible for city development, and a lot of other plans from coastal development to just a wide array of plans, specific plans, and a lot of other plans.
Okay, sounds like a really interesting career. So you have a profession that you enjoy and makes you happy then?
Yes, yeah, I'm really glad I chose to do what I do.
All right.
I enjoy working for the public sector. The goal of my profession isn't just to make profit. It's also for the public good.
Okay.
And so that's one reason I really truly appreciate and enjoy my job.
Well, very nice. So you also find time to play a little softball, you do a little camping, backpacking, is that right?
Yeah. No, I've always played sports throughout my entire life. Baseball, football, basketball. You know, now that I'm getting older, softball tends to be the sport of choice, a little less of the other two.
All right.
And as far as, I'd love to go hiking. I'd love to go backpacking, even though I may not have as much time as I would like to do it.
Nice.
But no, I definitely try to keep everything balanced.
Good. Okay, so Mike, have you always set goals for yourself?
Actually, no. When I graduated high school with a 1.66 GPA, and it took me 4.5 years.
Really?
And so I haven't always set goals. It was more after high school.
Okay.
I became focused, and my college GPA was more than double my high school GPA, and that's when I became very goal-oriented. And so no, I haven't always been, but I am now.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that. In addition to a full-time job as city planner, you're also somewhat of an entrepreneur. So what do you do?
I dabble in selling a little bit of items on Craigslist, anything from tickets to breathalyzers to pretty much anything I feel I can buy for less and sell for more.
Okay.
More of a hobby. I mean, I've made a little bit of side cash, but nothing significant on it.
Well, I think you're being modest. I remember your side cash from what you told me was $1,500 one time off one item. That's pretty good.
Yes, that's one of the better ones.
That's great. So recently you've decided you're going to invest in your first income property. Tell the audience a little bit about that.
Just housing market's down. It's going to go back up. And so I think any type of property you can get your hands on right now is a good deal. And I've been saving for a long time and looking at various opportunities, and would prefer to buy in San Diego, but since the market's high here, I'm looking at Las Vegas.
Okay.
Where I may be able to do a cash transaction of some sort and then get another property. And I know over the long run it's going to be a wonderful investment.
So you also found time to get your real estate license, is that right?
I did, yeah.
That's amazing, Mike.
Yeah, I've always had an interest in real estate, and just decided to take the courses so I could become better educated in real estate and pass the courses necessary for the state license, for the real estate license. Took the exam, passed it, so I figured, why not get the license?
Nice.
And who knows, maybe sometime in the future I'll get into real estate, maybe do an internship and see where that goes too.
Yeah.
But like my current career, so we'll see.
Okay, well, definitely a plus to have that, investing. So you're also into sustainability. You're growing your own fruits and vegetables. Is that right?
Yeah, that's another hobby. I planted about 12 to 14 fruit trees in my backyard, and tomato plants and strawberries and grapes and blueberries and zucchini.
That's great.
Among a few other items. And yeah, it's turned out to be something I really enjoy, and something I never would have thought that I would have enjoyed. If you would ask me a couple of years ago that I'd be doing this, the answer would be no. But I truly just in seeing the plants grow and then eating the products.
Yeah, well, in my line of work, nutrition's huge. You get so many more nutrients out of something that's fresh and organic, and that's super cool, Mike. So, what's your philosophy for success? What works for you?
You know, I'm still looking. Depends on the how you define success, but ultimately, it's just go with the flow of life. I mean, you go through ups and downs, and you can't get sidetracked by the downs, and you gotta stay focused on your goals and not let things get to you too much. And as long as you keep a positive attitude, things turn out for the best.
I think that's great. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
See myself higher level government position, maybe doing real estate on the side, hopefully with a few investment properties, and wife and kids.
All right.
And so time will tell.
All right, Mike. Well, hey, I want to thank you very much for sharing your insights with us, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Okay.